everyone, my name is Ricci, and I am a member of Catholics Online and the owner of Gloria Marketing, which is a Catholic marketing and creative agency for parishes and Catholic businesses. But prior to starting my company, I worked at a parish in a variety of roles for 8 years, and I like to joke that I did everything but be a priest. Seriously though, I was the liturgical coordinator, the events coordinator, the youth minister, secretary, sacristan, faith formation assistant. You name it, I've done it in parish work. So I've seen a thing or two about how they operate. And so today, I'm going to give you the 8 steps to pitching an idea to your parish or diocese, whether that's selling your product or service to them, or simply wanting to volunteer to start a new project or ministry. Step 1. Think about whether or not you actually want to work for your parish or diocese. It can open your eyes to the way your parish operates, which isn't always the best thing. Pray about this and make sure you can separate your worship from your work. A one-time gig may not be bad, but a recurring project could be detrimental. It depends on your parish leadership and how involved you want to get. Personally, I've found that separating work from worship is key for me, but you can easily integrate those as long as you put prayer and worship first and your business second. Step 2, be a familiar face first. If you want to work with your parish in some way, make sure you're involved first. Volunteer to teach religious education or clean the church. Sign up for a weekly adoration slot. Get to know the leading parishioners. Every church has them, you know, because they're so involved. And they may end up even advocating on your behalf. But at the very least, these activities will help you to get to know your pastor well before pitching. For a diocese, make sure you have the backing of your pastor for this project first, even if you've only just run it by him and mentioned it. That will go a long way in diocesan offices, and they're probably going to ask for that kind of backing anyway, so you may as well have it up front. Step 3, mock it up first. Church leaders have many pitches that are being thrown their way, and because of the financial climate in today's church, it's hard to convince them to not go with the cheapest option. If you want to take over their social media, plan out a week's worth of posts. If you want to sell your handcrafted items after Mass one Sunday, explain how you've done it at other parishes. You want to have all your facts, and illustrations or physical products to show are also vital. Step 4, identify the problem they have, not what you want to sell them. This is called identifying someone's pain points in terms of marketing lingo. It's about recognizing a problem that someone else has and seeking to solve it. For example, maybe you're a rosary maker and there aren't enough rosaries in the parish for your annual event every year, and everybody gets really frustrated. You can solve that problem. Maybe you want to start a children's ministry. Don't start by pitching that idea. Start by talking about why raising faithful children is so important. Solve their problem, not yours. Father Mike Schmitz once recommended walking up to your pastor and simply asking what he needs. You may find that their needs are something you can fill with your product, service, or ideas, but the idea coming from him versus you will have better results. Step 5, explain why it's important. I personally believe that many parishes and dioceses are stuck in the 1990s. That is when many of the pastors who are in leadership today were ordained or young adults, and technology just hasn't caught up. No matter what you are trying to pitch, you have to start off with why it's important, especially if it has technological implications. Again, finances are so thin that church leaders have to prioritize. Explain why your idea, product, or service should be at the top of that list, and mean it. Step 6. Offer a discount because they're your parish or diocese, if possible. It shows that you aren't just in this to make money, but to actually help. And plus, everyone loves a deal, especially parishes. Step 7. If possible, make your pitch face-to-face. Many pastors don't check their email regularly. They just don't have the time. And as nerve-wracking as it is, face-to-face pitches are the way to go in church work. I'd also suggest not trying to pitch in receiving lines after Mass. Make an appointment to speak with him during the week when he's less busy and there's less people around. If you have to pitch on a Sunday, make it a casual conversation about the pain point with a soft mention of your idea, product, or service that you can follow up with in an email. General email campaigns to multiple parishes in a diocese can work, but you have to make sure you're following canned spam laws. So make sure you research those before you start mailing people who don't have direct permission to email. And mailed flyers hardly ever make it to the pastor. Take it from a former church secretary, they end up in recycling, especially if they look like an advertisement. If you really want to get something into the pastor's hands via mail, put it in a letter-sized envelope addressed directly to him, and don't overdo it. You can only cold email, call, mail, etc. once or twice before it becomes annoying and seen as an invasion of privacy. Step 8. Prayerfully put it in God's hands. It can be really hard to be rejected by your parish or diocese. After all, they should be the ones supporting you the most. But remember, though, that this doesn't mean God has rejected you or your mission. It might just not be the best time or person. It's all for God's greater glory, and He'll make that happen. So there you have it. 8 steps to pitching an idea to your parish or diocese. If you need more help in this area or in Catholic marketing in general, definitely reach out. We offer a variety of consulting services, as well as practical marketing implications like email marketing, web design, social media, copywriting, and so much more. You can always email me at emily@gloriamarketing.com or on my website, gloriamarketing.com. God bless and happy pitching!